everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Amanda, Miss Glamazon Fab over 40. And this, my friends, is yet again another pick and mix, but with a little bit of a difference. I'm just going to apply this very, very quickly and show you what's in my pick and mix as I do so, very quickly. With the exception of the eyeshadow palette, because I am not doing eyeshadow today, my friends. Right, the eyeshadow palette that is in my pick and mix for this week, again, is the By Terry Bonjour Paris number 4 palette. It's By Terry Terribly Paris Bonjour Paris palette number 4. Fabulous, love it. Keep it in its box. I'm using it like an absolute mad person because it is a great palette. Right, I'm brush wise, we're going to just very quickly, because this is going to be the quickest makeup look you've ever seen in your life, for blending my concealer and any contour, cream contour. I use this fella, but not using it today. Maybe for the under eyes, we'll see what way it plans out. I have the small brush, the small pan brush. Personally, I love it. Now this clean, guys, it's just, you know yourself, it's old. And I have the Big Mama, which is spotlessly clean. I'm going to be using the Big Mama today. See the difference in size? Both good brushes, both from Real Techniques, but I'm going to use the Big Mama because I want my foundation to go on a bit quicker, lads. Instead of taking 10 minutes to blend in with the Big Mama, it only takes a few seconds. You know yourself. I have a sample of a Avene moisturiser that I am trying out for the first time today. I like the look of it, so I'm giving it a go. Arrived in the post, so I'm trying it out. Arrived in the post with some micellar water. So a sample of the moisturiser and the micellar water, which is most appreciated. And just pop a little bit of that on my dry skin, which is not, I might add, as dry as it normally is because I'm very well hydrated. And oddly enough, my taste buds seem to have changed because I used to always love Club Orange. I used to love Club Orange. I bought a 2-litre bottle of it because it was on sale. But I of course buy the sugar free, please. You wouldn't catch me eating the full fat or the full sugar version of it. But lads, I didn't like it. I'm drinking it out there. I'm forcing myself to drink it, but I honestly God don't like it. I don't think it's nice. Now I'm taking out my base products. Oh my God, what is it? By Terry CC Serum in Sunny Flash. 2 pumps, 1 on each finger. Join them together. Tap it where you want it. And then just massage it in. This is a skincare product, for the most part, that gives your skin a slight luminosity and a little bit of a sort of summery glow. But you can wear it on its own in lieu of foundation if that's your jam. But it isn't mine. I do love it though. Bit of tissue here to wipe my hands with. That's it on. Next thing up is foundation. I am using, I need eyes to see what I'm using, lads. I'm using by L'Oreal the True Match foundation in the colour 4D4W. Slightly too dark for my pale ass skin at the moment. It's more of colour that I wear when I'm wearing fake tan. I'm a lazy makeup artist at the moment. That's it. This is just the way I'm doing it, lads. I've no mirror here or anything, so we're just going to be using what's in front of me here. Ofra. Let me just blend this in with the Big Mama brush. This reminds me of the Artis pan brush, only it's €94, and if you buy this little Real Techniques beauty, it's €11. I may at some stage even be bold enough to buy a backup at that price. I should have bought 2 when I was buying this one. Washes up very, very perfectly, as you can see. It's now grubby, grubby, grubby. You can see how quickly that blends the foundation in. I'm going to assume before it cut off we got as far as the foundation. I have on me my True Match and I have it fully blended in with the Big Real Techniques Kick Ass. Supposed to be used for putting fake tan on the body. No, I use it like as if it was an Artiste large pan brush. God, if only I could afford that, but I can't, so this is the next best thing. It's very soft, bristled, blends the foundation perfectly into the skin. Next thing in my pick and mix is, again, my concealer of choice has been, for the longest time, I want to use it up, the eraser, anti-age eraser from Maybelline, and I literally just put a little bit everywhere. Everywhere that I feel needs it. And I blend it in with an IT Cosmetics number 7 brush. Start at the chin, work my way up the face. So this is the makeup, although there's extra products in here, of lately, the last few days, I haven't been using all of them because I haven't been going anywhere or doing anything of interest, and I just put the bare amount of makeup on to cover me for what I'm doing for my activity for that day. Okay, that goes in here, top of the bag. I love this brush. I have two of them, the small one, the Big Mama and the Small Mama. Now, for powder, I'm very, very quickly going to apply a little bit of this to my under eyes. It is Nakia Joy Cosmetics, her translucent powder. Still trying to use it up. You turn it upside down, tap, tap, and I'll do a third tap. And apparently, that's supposed to be enough to do your entire face. In theory. In practice, I have a big face. It needs more powder to cover it all. Haven't exactly got skinny face. Okay. So that's the powder on. And you can barely see it going on. That's my face powder on. Happy with that. Perfect. Now there is a little bit left in the top of it. One will not waste that. I'll push it through. Some of it will go back in. Put it around my mouth where the mask goes. I am going out in a while with the dog. We're going to go, I'm going to grab myself a coffee in my local coffee shop. A couple of euros. Well, €2. Ooh, That's in there. That's in there. Now we take a little bit of our bronzer, which is by Clarins. It is my favourite bronzer. I love this bronzer. It's a little bit light for the colour of foundation I'm wearing, but again, I'm not putting much on. Just a little tiny bit, just a touch. Just to give me a tiny bit of colour, which you may or may not notice in the camera. I think you will. Hide the double chin. Bring it down a little. I have to remember this foundation is a little bit dark for me, so I bring my bronzer up my forehead as well, just around the contours of my face, slimmish bit. And that goes back in the box. Bronzer's back in the box, now the blusher comes out. Blusher next, guys. Same brush, because I'm just a lazy makeup artist. Black brush, sweep it in your blusher. Life's a Peach L'Oreal on the cheekbones. What I like about this blush is it's just subtle. It's not in your face. It's inoffensive. That's that on. Tiniest little bit. So don't go mad. Not going anywhere. Only out for the walkies with the dog. Oh shit. Shouldn't have used the W word. She's looking at me. Okay. Same brush again. Ofra. Still trying to use it up. Okay, and then there's a little bit on my cheekies to give them a little bit of a glow. Cheekbones. Above the, on the forehead. Above the lip. I apologise if I was out of focus at any stage. A little bit on the chin, a little bit on the nose. That's that makeup on. Happy with that. Okay, and then to set it all in place, I use the tiniest bit of By Terry powder. There's not much left, but I just pop that around here. It doesn't take away the sheen from the highlight. It just makes sure that it's not overpowering. A little bit, bend around, done. Eyeshadow, as I said, we're not using any today. But if I was, I would be using the by Terry powder for eyeshadow with this brush by Urban Decay. Okay, next thing is eyebrows. I have my little eyebrow brush by Catrice in its little package. This is going to be a very long video, guys. I'm very sorry about this, but I'm afraid I have no way of editing, so you're just going to have to put up with it being a long video. I'm just barely going to fill in my brows a little bit where they're sparse, where they need a little bit of help. Very small amount. Not in the humour today for going around with an ass load of makeup. I have to wear it tomorrow. I will be meeting a friend down the town for coffee, so I will have to wear a good bit of makeup tomorrow. So today it gets the bare minimum. You have to concentrate when you're filling in your eyebrows, dudes, or you end up with a pair of caterpillars on your eyes. And I do quite like the caterpillar look. Alright, Days. Now, that'll do me. Get my eyebrows done. And it's the Illamasqua Brow Cake. Then for lips, we have Urban Decay Naked. That's that done. And we have a lip plumping lipstick by L'Oreal, Colour Rich Shine in Coconut Plump. This is a gorgeous colour. Love it. Those, my friends, are the products I'm using this week. Lips are on. Happy with that. It gives a nice moisturisation to the lips. It's a lovely colour. It's not in your face. Inoffensive. Now, what did I do with my brow brush? That's the up close look at the makeup. There's not much of it there, as you can see, my friends. But that's the way I like to wear my makeup. Of all the products I use, this is just, oh, I have two of these. I have two. That one's to there. I have a new one. And I have a travel one as well. I'm going to need that at the end of the month. So that's the finished look, my friends. For my pick and mix out of my DKNY little makeup bag. It's a great little investment, that. And I hope you've enjoyed. I hope it's helpful. Sorry, it could have been a little shorter, but you know yourself. I mean, if you've enjoyed this content, please subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you as part of my little YouTube family. But either way, could you please give me a thumbs up? And take care of yourselves, and I will see you all in my next video. So bye all.